Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Extinct Rigs Originals. And this is our special series on your Jurassic World Rebirth. And for this time, this is our Titanosaurus LEGO custom tutorial. So here's the figure before the transformation. It is the old Brachiosaurus from before with some modifications on the neck, and here's the completed kit bash of the Titanosaurus. You can see that I have purposely created the whip tail with a very long end, and we're going to cut it off if we feel that it's still too long, but for now I like it that way. It seems accurate to the trailer. So yeah, so this is going to be a male Titanosaurus, and it had these fins on the back. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to have those flared up or not, but let's see. So we added more bulk into the figure by putting in aluminum foil on some of the areas where we're keeping it light, because we want for this figure to still have that walking action to it. See that it actually has 3 AA batteries. It can actually walk, guys. Yes. Alright guys, so here we've completed the overall scope on our Titanosaurus, and we also did some wet sanding, although I'm very careful not to wet it so much because it has some electronics on the under portion of it, and if I do get some water in it, it might not function anymore. So I'm still waiting for it to fully dry, and then we're going to primer this one. Alright, so our Titanosaur is already primered, as you can see here, and we're ready to apply some paint for it. So of course we'll be using different sizes of brushes. This time they're quite large because this is a very large figure. We have some water over here, acrylics, and of course our heavy dandy hair dryer over here so that we can hasten up the process. Okay, so let's start painting. So the first color would be this off-white color. I'm doing it in a very thin manner so that I won't create brush strokes on the figure, and we're going to do around siguro of 3 or 4 layers of this one, just so we attain a really good opacity. So see how that easily spreads on the figure. I'm going to paint the entire head and neck, and a little bit, of course, the base of the neck, and then the latter half of the tail with this color. Alright, so the next color would be this almost creamy, almost beige like color, and this is just mixture of unbleached titanium, what else, some white, black, green, a little bit of brown. So it creates this earthy tone like coloration, and we're just going to paint this on mostly the body, the underbelly, the legs, and some parts of the tail. So since we're painting on gray, we're trying to somehow get on some opacity to it. So I think we're going to go for 2 or 3 coats of this same coloration. So I hope I have enough. Alright, so I've marked down where the areas of the darker patches would come from, and slowly I'm painting this black color. It's actually a combination of black and some yellow ochre, just to, you know, break down the darkness a little bit. And I'm painting this on this area, so this would include actually patches on the body, stripes on the tail, and stripes on the neck. So after this, of course, after completing one side, then we're going to add this same detail on the other. Now this is where I actually start to be creative in terms of putting in where the patches would be, because this particular figure is not perfect. It would have specific, you know, sculpting errors to it, and, you know, some bumps and so it is where I place my what do you call this, dark areas.
And here are the winners for Guesses PC contest. We have our lucky picks. Here they are: Carmen Leda Pastrana, Aiden Stevenson, Cat228, Addis Sukolo, Vanya, Jurassic Gamer, Kitty Poon Gamer, Eligoriel Correa, Customs 14, Bobby Bob. Congratulations everyone, enough for top 10 winners.
Top 10.
Swollen Head of Dragon,
Top 9.
The Snoring Allosaurus,
Top 8.
Amir Biscara,
Top 7.
Concrete Man 02,
Top 6.
Rizzo Stubbies,
Top 5.
Cretaceous Bricks,
Top 4.
Arisu A60,
Top 3.
Walking with Jurassic King,
Top 2.
Jurassic Tax 30,
And Top 1.
and Colton Todd. Congratulations everyone! And if you want to join yourself, just click on the Extinct Freaks icon. It will lead you to the Extinct Freaks homepage. In the homepage, just click on the community link to see all our posts.
So we created this wash for the Titanosaur, and we're going to somehow outline the hard lines that we have here for the black. This is going to somehow tie up some of the black here, creating somewhat of a what do you call that, a gradient, and so it's not so hard, you know, a hard black stripe, so it gives more of a organic feel to it. So that's the effect that we are going for here, like so. So here's the overall look after we have added in the wash on top of the black stripes. It looks really cool now. So for the next detail, we have this burnt sienna color with a little bit of yellow ochre, and we're going to paint some minor details on the bottom of the neck, and we're also going to apply this particular color on probably the underbelly also of the Titanosaur. Like so. Probably we're going to add a few speckles here and there. Just to give it more interest. So an additional detail would be to add in the scales on the figure, and this is just a mixture of what we have here, and we lighten it up with some white. I know it doesn't really look or appear as much, but when it dries it's going to turn out like this. So take your time to just put in a little at a time. You don't want to overdo it, because you know, if you do, it's quite hard to, you know, go back to the same color, because you know, you might haven't had the chance to, you know, have some more of that. So this is also the part where if there would be certain imperfections in the scope, you could always use this type of technique to cover some of those. It's not going to be all perfect, but at least you could cover some of it with some paint. So the next would be for us to color the fins. I would say that those are fins or sail on the Titanosaurus. So this actually came off from that one, but this is actually just red orange mixed with some luminescent one and a little bit of white. So somehow it would give out that translucent glow to it. We just have to color it, and then the what do you call those, the individual bones, or you know, structures that carry over the sail would also be painted with a different color, probably a brown or something. So we do this a few times over so that we have a good opacity to it. And then yeah, we're also going to do the fins on the tail end as well. And the last of the details that we would to add on to this particular custom would be to paint the claws of the Titanosaurus. I'm not sure what is the count of the claws of the Titanosaurus, but we use this How to Train Your Dragon foot as the you know, kit bash figure. So we went on with 3-fingered sauropod. So anyways, I guess that's cool. And yeah, so that's it for the tutorial video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this this one. If you happen to like this type of content and also my customs, then please don't forget to you know, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps, guys, if you do share it with your friends so that they can add up to the current number of subscribers that we have. Also, please do not forget to support our other channels, EB Toy Universe, The Adventures of Moira and Usher, and Tito Mike's Kitchen. Please watch their videos and support our channel by subscribing, guys. And as we always would say, let your inner dino break roar! Thanks everyone, and bye!